Today we're going to talk about the ZW 310, which was originally a joint development between Kawasaki and Hitachi. And Hitachi Construction Machinery has recently acquired our company, the former Kawasaki company, 100%. And we are now HCMA. And so the 310 model is a 5-yard loader. It comes with a 5.5 general purpose bucket. There's also a 5.8 material handling bucket available for it. This competes mostly on sites for like ready-mix plants, asphalt plants, truck load-out of rehandling the materials, the primary, but it can also be used for excavation. The machine structure is, what you see is the single Z-lever design for high torque breakout. The system is hydraulic system is a piston pump flow controlled system, so high efficiency. A couple of the features on the machine that we get are the Hitachi HN bushing system. The bushings are designed by Hitachi. They have a porosity to them that allows the oil from the grease to penetrate into the bushings, and so that is long lubrication frequencies, about 500 hours per bushing. This machine has a boom positioning system with a what we call parallel tandem hydraulics. You're familiar with excavators, where you can do multiple functions with a control, a joystick control. These machines also have that capability where it will share the flow of oil between the tilt circuit and the lift arm circuit. So to give you a nice smooth operation, and that is adjustable for height, so that you usually can maximize your efficiency at a breakout point, and then you get your speed to raise it up for loading out a hopper or truck of that nature. Axle system in the machine is inboard wet disc brakes with torque proportioning differentials for reduced tire slippage. Transmission system is a 4 forward, 4 reverse transmission with a lockup converter that locks up in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So basically close ratio transmission, very efficient. Acceleration rate is high. Fuel economy is improved by that. The transmission is also designed and manufactured by Hitachi, and the transmission is what we call PWM system modulation. Each solenoid modulates the clutch application itself for a very smooth shift. The machine has 2 power modes, economy mode and power mode for the engine. The engine is a Cummins 9-liter. Which is also very efficient, and hydraulic cooling fan, which is also controlled so that it uses less horsepower from the engine. It's less of a parasitic load during hard acceleration or digging. The fan circuit is cut back so that it takes that load off the engine, and it can be diverted to the application of digging and driving. Maintenance on the machine has been improved as far as for access. All your grease points are from ground level. You can see the batteries are accessible at ground level, battery disconnect. The electrical components are in here for easy access and easy maintenance. So you can check your batteries as far as electrolyte level. If you have to change a battery, the panels open up so you can get a lifting device in here to remove it. Also some storage. So we're using the Cummins engine. This is a Tier 4 final engine. It does not use a DPF. It only uses a DOC, a diesel oxidation catalyst, which requires the use of depth fluid. But it's a low maintenance system, but high efficiency and good emissions. We try to keep it simple, keep it safe, keep the operator on the ground to do a lot of his maintenance and servicing. Obviously fuel is ground level, fuel tank. We have remote drains for both the engine oil and the radiator coolant if they need to be serviced. Rear axle greasing. Filters accessible. again from ground level. We've got an air cleaner up top that is a high efficiency air cleaner system from Cummins, and so it requires very little maintenance. It has a long life on it. And as you can see, we've got good access to get in and service the engine. Plenty of room in this engine compartment.
So one of the things that's not talked about enough on our machine is the fact that we were able to meet Tier 4 final spec without a Dpf filter. The Dpf filter, a replacement on that can run you up to $5,000, and they're replaced roughly every 5,000 hours. So we're saving you $1 an hour of running costs. So if you're going to plan on running this machine for 20,000 hours, purchasing our machine without a Dpf filter can right off the bat save you $20,000 in repairs. No Dpf filter means no regen time, no downtime, no idle downtime. It's a not talked about enough development that Hitachi's been able to do with the Cummins. The other thing we're going to talk about is our full lockup transmission. It helps with fuel efficiency. It gives you a true 1-to-1 gear ratio, and it allows the machine to be one of the most fuel efficient machines in the market.
My job in my staff department, we monitor the health of these machines here. We primarily do it with telematics, which is our communication system through GPS and satellite systems. Standard on the machine is a cellular communication system, and with that, what we receive the health of the machine, the operating conditions, the temperatures, the hours, the alerts. So when we receive an alert on a machine, what we do is we analyze it and we make a plan of action. With that information, we then notify the customer and let them know what is going on with their machine. Is there an emergency situation that needs to be shut down? Is there a caution? So our goal at HCMA is to predict and prevent. And that's the main logo, the main story that you'll hear from us in our service department. If we can predict the failure and we can notify the customer, the end user, of what can potentially happen if they don't repair it or maintain it, then we can prevent the failure. And by doing that, that increases the uptime, productivity, and customer satisfaction. So kind of how we do that is when we analyze it, is we create a plan of action with all the data, information, everything necessary for the customer to look at and be able to repair the machine, for the customer to know what parts that they need. So if they choose to fix it themselves, they will know what parts to order them direct from the dealer, and be able to complete the repairs themselves. So that's one aspect that we work on. We have several options that the customer can use through our dealer portal, Global e-Service, and what they can do is, once they register with a machine, they have owner site. And what that'll do is that'll show them their daily operation, that'll keep track of all their maintenance history. They can go in there, they can reset their maintenance once it's been done. They'll receive email alerts for any errors that come up. They'll receive email alerts for maintenance conditions that are coming up, 500-hour service, 1,000-hour service, 2,000-hour service. So they can see that. Error alerts, they'll be able to see what's going on there. They can see their fuel consumption, and they can see their daily operating hours. On owner side, if they have multiple machines, they can include all that on one page where they can see 3, 4, 5, 10 machines, however many machines they have. They can see it on one page, and they can see all their data that they're looking for. The other option that we have for customers is, it's called ComSite Pocket, which is a smartphone app or smart tablet, phone, Android, Apple-based. They can get it out of the store there. Once they load it up and they've been registered with Global e-Service through Hitachi, then they will receive email alerts on their phone. They'll receive a brief description of what's wrong with it. They'll receive a map location of exactly where that machine is, and then they'll have the information to contact their dealer if they need support on it. So, in a nutshell, our goal is to predict and prevent the failure before it happens.